Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Austin. I'm recording this recap on June 14th. This is my third trading day trying to rebuild my account from the brutal loss last Thursday. I'm going to try to make this recap as quick as possible. The headline of today is that I just basically traded like a maniac and really have not much to show for it. I'm taking about a $700 loss today, which with the volatility of futures, am feeling very lucky to get away with a $700 loss, just based on pretty much how badly I traded today. Um, but I definitely got totally destroyed by this choppiness. So I'll show you guys my trader view from today. I just imported the trades. You can see the running P&L and everything here. I basically traded all day because I was taking losses pretty early on and then was trying to recover, and I did end up recovering pretty well. So I'm pretty impressed with this nice trade I had into the close. So again, finishing down 725 on the day. So I'm basically giving back the profit I made on that trade yesterday afternoon. So I already made money yesterday, and then the afternoon I added like a $700 trade. So basically giving that back, which obviously sucks. I'd rather be green today. I was green on the open, and then it quickly reversed on me, and I took some pretty big losses here. You can see down 3,500 at one point. So the volatility of futures is really something that I have to, you know, I have to reconcile that a little bit better. Like I really have to pick my spots, and it's just this is a disaster. Obviously, just trading all day. This is just really disgusting. I don't like having to do this. I don't like having to trade all day. This was a day where I thought I could dig myself out. I could make some back, and I did. But a lot of times these days can just start getting worse and worse and worse. So, um, unfortunately, this just is just overall not a good day. Um, but I guess the silver lining is that I did have a pretty impressive comeback. You can see the some of the trades here. So here, right before the close, this is well, let's see. This is it says 1 o'clock here. So um, okay, no. So this is right here, 2:30, I believe, or sorry, 3:30. So this was the final trade that really I made quite a bit on. I made like 1,500 on this one. So I bought at 11,295, sold at 11,371. So I got like 75 points off that last move. So you can see right here the buy right here and the sell. So let me go ahead and talk about the trades from today. So I'm going to be pretty quick because this is basically looking at this, you can just pretty much tell I just got chopped around. I was long, I was short, I was all over the place. You can see I traded ES and NQ. Um, so ES I traded first, and I got long here 3759. It popped up here at this high. I was up. You can see like 22 points on this trade. So I was up nicely on this. Like my first trade was in the green and I didn't take it off. I was looking for the run to 3,800 and through here to this blue line, and there are tops here. So I did recognize this as a resistance, but I really thought we were going to crack through. And then once we failed here, we tried to recover here at VWAP, but ultimately we just crashed down. And then here's some stubbornness. I was not getting out of it, and I ended up taking a 20-point loss on those shares as it came and flushed down through here. So I literally got out at the low before it popped right back up through to my break even up here. But I got long back long at 52. Again, I was up, 12 points on the trade, didn't take anything off, got out for another like 9-point loss. So the story of today is like I had trades that were working in my direction. Like I was on the right side of things. I just didn't like a lot of this. I was on the right side. Even in all this choppiness, I was doing well to get on the right side. But then I literally was just like, oh man, I did not ever take the profits, like, because I kept looking for that bigger move, looking to break outside of this range. So once again here, I got long 44. Here I was up into 67, another trade where I was up over like 20 points, and I just did not take anything off, stopped out for break even. Like that is brutal. So I just really thought we were gonna get that push at least into some of this resistance here at 3780, but we had this kind of weird top as we broke view up and then came back down. Um, so just super brutal. So you can see I had this similar thing here. Um, Anyway, so this was just really brutal. So I did a lot of the same stuff in NQ. Had a quick break even trade here, and then I had some other trades. This is what got me. Like this was so bad. This screwed me. I just so carelessly shorted here at the low, thinking we are gonna break down, which was just so dumb. And then I was pretty much just this was against me pretty much the entire time. You can see I stopped out for like an 80-point loss. That is just catastrophic on the NQ as well, which is just so much even more volatile. Um, so that was careless. Without that, today would have been probably a lot better. But anyway, yeah. So then I had a short here. I recovered a little bit, like 6 points. Then I had a nice long here. I was up. I was green. You can see here, I was up over 100 points on this trade on the NQ, which is pretty awesome. But of course, I didn't get out. This is resistance, and I didn't get out. And then I did manage a green trade on this, still like 30 points green, but I was up 100. Oh, it's just brutal that I didn't, get out earlier, didn't get out at this resistance. Like if I just trade the levels, I should be getting out there, but I was looking for more. I think I was already down on the day. I was looking for a home run, but this was over a $2,000 trade at that high. So this is just really volatile, and I've really got to be do a better job of like when I take one of these positions, like it's a big deal. So I need to like not be trading quite as much. Um, Tried along here, stopped out. And then I had on the ES a short here. I kept looking for the break of the lows. Finally, we got it here. I went short right here. So I tried long, stopped out, tried long, um, and oh wait, no, sorry, I was short and then covered and then short and then covered. So these were both little winners, 4 points here, 5 points here. And then I shorted again as we cracked through the lows and covered as we started to squeeze back up here. So this is 37.22. So it came as low as 37.08. So I did not get everything out of this trade, but I still got like a 7 point winner there. And then I flipped over to the NQ pretty quickly. I'll go to a 1 minute chart, and I literally was like, I'm just gonna participate long here because this was the trade that put me back into a reasonable spot on the day. I got a nice 80-point winner here, or 75-point winner right here. And this was kind of what got me back to, yeah, a reasonable spot on the day. And the reason that I decided to go for this was that basically the technical picture here is we've got this support at 37.35. This whole kind of zone is an area of demand and where buyers are holding this thing up, but we kept failing to get above. So of course we have this breakdown. That's what I was looking for. And I was on these higher time frame charts looking at the kind of picture, looking for a potential breakdown of that level, and I was short on that breakdown. But then quickly as I stopped out, I was like, wait, what's going on? Like we should the next target's below 30, like 3700 and below. I was really expecting 3700 to come in. So when I found myself stopping out and being like, okay, this is just squeezing against me all of a sudden, I was like, what's going on here? And all of a sudden it became pretty darn clear that we're actually going to target this 3730 spot again. And if we break through that, that's what we call a false breakout, right? Because on the 15-minute chart, or I guess if you go to an hourly, it shows better. You end up with this big wick. So breaking a big level and then quickly recovering back above it is a very bullish setup, right? That creates a pretty um, a powerful momentum in the direction on the opposite direction from the support that was broken. So I thought this is actually going to look pretty good if we can get back above this 3730 level. Then the target becomes 3750 and 3780. So I was looking for those to come in. So I was like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and participate long here. In the anticipation of reclaiming that level, we did reclaim the level, found some support, and then ripped up through VWAP another like 30, 40 points here, or 50 points. So that was really nice. I was looking for more, of course. I was looking for just an all-out squeeze into the close, and I don't regret kind of being patient and trying to wait for that. And then here, I didn't get all of this trade. I actually forgot about the imbalances came out on this minute, and so this minute was very volatile, and that kind of surprised me. But I ended up getting out at, yeah, 71. So I decent out like right here above VWAP. It momentarily popped back up and then kind of dribbled down. Now we're higher, but anyway, so that last trade gave me a nice 75 point winner, but I think just the choppiness today, obviously, I'd like to think that this was probably one of the worst and probably one of the hardest days to trade in these ES and NQ futures of the entire year. I mean, in one sense, you just see this action and you're like, well, just don't trade it. But while it's happening, right, pretend you don't even see a lot of this action. The day's still young. Conceivably, you could get a nice break in either direction. We're coiling in this spot, so I'm just anticipating that move. But the problem is every time we come into the support, we bounce, and every time we come to the resistance, we fade. So, um, really, of course, the winners were the ones that were just playing the longs off this level and then taking their profits. But of course, me, I'm greedy. I was looking for more. I was looking for those breaks. And so I totally got chopped around for sure. But I did have the awareness to kind of recognize this false breakout opportunity, which creates a nice bullish move to the upside. So I did capture that for that was like a $1,500 winner. Um, and I had these kind of nice little scalp trades on the ES that got me back into a reasonable spot on the ES as well. So I did a nice job recovering today, and toward the end of the day, I started to play it a little bit more smart, but definitely in the morning period, I just was totally chopped around looking for those moves. So game plan tomorrow is going to be try to be a little bit more careful. These products are volatile as hell, and so that allows for the opportunity for big wins, but also big losses. Tomorrow's FOMC, so I'm going to try to see if I can get some trades off in the morning. Maybe just get like a one and done would be awesome. And then kind of just sit tight for FOMC and kind of try to sit on my hands. And I'm going to be watching FOMC, but I'm going to try to be as patient as possible and not get killed on FOMC. Certainly, I will not be trading when the decision comes out. I hope not. But that's my plan. So I'll try in the morning to be smart. We got this false breakout to the downside, so I do favor the upside and that 3,800 target at right now. But we'll see. So I definitely was a little bit careless today, but yeah, plan for tomorrow, be more careful, and just try to get a one and done. I definitely racked up commissions on this, so excited to potentially change, my trading system, but or what the platform that I'm using for this, because the commissions are just really high. But all right, before I drone on and on, that is pretty much it on the day. I really just traded this ES and NQ. I didn't really take any trades elsewhere, so I had a nice recovery, but just totally wacky day and just chopping all around. So um, hopefully we can get some better moves tomorrow. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow and try to recover the losses from today, which I should be able to do. These products, you can definitely get nice wins on this. I got this $1,500 trade in just, you know, to 15 minutes or so. So I wish I had not traded anything else and then just waited for that one move, right? You can just wait for that one move. So that I will try to do better at that tomorrow. All right, that's it for me. And if you enjoyed this video, please, guys, hit the thumbs up. I do appreciate it, and subscribe. And that's it for me. All right, bye bye.